What was
trial
that
time.
supposed to mean?
I'd started.
Do you work?
Do you work?
Do you work?
Yeah, do you? You said yes. I said okay. But you work at a later time than, well, I don't know. I guess it's your normal time now.
Than here, than the internship. But I have to be up around the same time because I have to get ready and go somewhere.
Yeah. So, hopefully I won't fail at the trial to make us be reset.
Well, I mean, it's all up to you.
Yay.
Yay.
So I think this is going to be a really funny experience because this is the first time that I'm playing a game with my face cam on where you can see my reactions, besides when we played Doki Doki Literature Club.
Which
so
we need to finish
we do need to finish that at some point.
Preferably not
in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
Okay. We do need to do that. But
we're so close to being done. There's probably like 20 minutes left of gameplay or something. Like,
that's crazy work.
We just didn't have time last time.
Yeah, it was getting late, and it was so funny because I stayed on because I was playing Valorant with Ben and Liv, and you'd message me. You're like, "Hey," and I was like, "Aren't you supposed to be sleeping?" Because I think you worked the next day, no?
Wait, what? Context? What? When did I reach out? Hi, Sour.
You messaged me. You were like, "Hey, do you know of how to get your mind off of scary things?" And I was like, distractions. Watching
Sour,
YouTube videos.
Thank you, Sour. I'm so
Thank
glad.
you, Sour.
Dude, Sour, can you help me out with my next stream? I apparently don't know how to make sure my mic picks up.
I don't know if it's just because like it was the first time you streamed with like ever since you plugged the camera in. Because it's weird because my camera's been plugged in. But I think it's like the first time that I've streamed since like turning it on or something, because it defaulted to my camera too. And the only reason I knew to fix it is because the incident that we had on your stream.
2.5 hours.
Thank you, Sour. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated.
If you ever want a live view of Delilah's reaction, you can go in the Discord chat.
You can.
The chat.
My camera is on, so.
But not for the stream.
Not for the stream.
Just for.
Nobody gets to know how I look.
I wanted to get reactions. It's okay. It's okay. I just want to see your reaction to everything.
My first name is doxed already, so somebody could probably find me.
You dox yourself.
That's true. I think it's easier to just call me by my name than my gamer tag, honestly.
See, I made a gamer tag in mind where part of it could just be what people call me.
And yet... Connor doxed you.
Connor's a different story because I know him in person. He is been to
Sour. Have fun at work.
Old house and this house. Have fun at work. Bye. Bye. Snapchat me back. We're gonna lose our streak. Smile. Bye.
You got this, Sour. 2 more days. You got it. It'll go by in a flash.
Dude, if you can make it through those 2 days, that means I can make it through tomorrow at work. Because I didn't schedule anything for the weekend. Go us.
I made it through today, and I'm off for the next 3 days, so you guys too can be just like me soon.
Yeah.
It'll be just fine. It'll fly by.
I don't think I told you, so... Well, I might have. I don't remember if I did. So do you remember when I said that my brother was asked... Did I tell you that part too? I don't remember anymore. My brother works the 8th and the 9th. That's a weekend. And I work the 9th already. And... Thank you for pulling up your calendar.
For context, I just pulled up the calendar.
So he has something going on the 8th, but I do my internship Monday through Thursday. Then I work all day on Friday at the hospital, which is the in-person one. And then I'm supposed to have Saturday off and then work again Sunday.
Yeah.
And then same thing with like the whole internship and then Friday working again. And he was trying to get me to work it, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of need like a bit of a break. But I felt so guilty because he's my baby brother, you know?
Yeah.
And eventually, just yesterday, I think it was, he came into my room, and he's been trying to get this solved.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I was running an internet speed test to make sure, because my brother was texting me saying that his internet feels like it's gotten worse. But continue with your story. Ignore me.
Okay, I'll cover the screen because I'm getting distracted.
It's gone now.
Yeah. This has been going on for like a week or two now of him trying to find people to cover the shift.
Yeah.
Maybe longer, I don't know, but he tried to get me to cover it, and I was like, I don't know, because I didn't want to work. It's our other brother's birthday party. It's just family, so it doesn't really, it's not that important or anything.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with birthday parties like that, the older brother and I don't want to say his name. We only really are there to make an appearance, maybe eat food, but then otherwise we kind of keep to ourselves anyways. So that's why I say it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I also was planning to just have the day off because Sour said have the day off. Like specifically in my calendar it says, Sour says don't work today. And so I was like, oh. And so I'm helping him try to find people. We can't find anyone. He ends up texting me yesterday and he said, can I talk to you real quick? And I said, okay. Immediate knock at my door. I was like, okay, buddy. So he walks in. I'm still doing my internship stuff. I'm still on the clock and everything.
Yeah.
And he said, 2 to 6. Like, can you work 2 to 6? It's like, so about the 8th, can you work 2 to 6? I was like, I don't know. And he looked all sad and dejected as he left, but like in the way that he's like he doesn't show a lot of emotion a lot of the times. Like you can kind of hear it sometimes, but like I don't know, it's hard to explain. So you could tell he was just a bit upset because he's been trying to get this covered, and I eventually end up agreeing because I'm like, 2 to 6, that's it.
Yeah.
And he knocks on the door, comes in again, puts a $20 bill on my desk. I said, because before, around the time when we first started asking people, which by the way, it shouldn't be my responsibility to help ask. He's an adult.
Yeah.
Chat, he's an adult. He's younger than me, but he's an adult. And he said, I'll give you $20 if you find someone to cover the shift. But I made him take it back because that felt wrong. I did not want to work the shift. He said, what, you don't want money? And I said, I'm gonna earn money when I work that shift.
Take it back immediately.
Yeah, I was honestly pretty frustrated because I didn't want to take the shift, but taking money felt wrong. I don't know why. I think it's because the guilt was eating me up alive. like
guilt.
Maggots.
Oh dear God. The guilt. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. How's it funny?
I don't know.
Which part's funny? It depends on which part.
It just like the fact that he just like came into your room and put the $20 on your desk, and I could just imagine you like glaring at him, being like, "Take it back."
Well, it's because I'm sitting at my desk. He's trying to come in again, and I'm not even looking up at this point because I already told him I'd pick up the shift. I texted him, and he walks over. I'm still looking at, I don't remember if it was at the computer or the laptop. Chat, the laptop is not mine. I don't have a computer and a laptop. I have the computer up to play music and to clock in and out, but the laptop is provided by the internship. And I'm looking at one of them though, and I see a $20 bill get put on my desk. I said, no, come take it back.
I just picture it being like slowly slid across the desk, and he's just like walking away like with like his tail between his legs, and he's just like going away, and you're just like, no, take it back, no.
No,
Like,
it was
more of a
happy dog thing though, because he was happy he got a shift covered.
That's so funny.
Keep in mind, he goes to school 4 days a week, maybe. And how many shifts does he work a month? 4. That's it. Every other weekend, both days. And now it's gonna be 3. I'm just saying, dude, it's just... Whoa. Why are you looking like... Oh, I'm sorry, Sour.
Busy? Oh no. Hopefully it makes the time go by fast and it's not like a crazy busy where you're just like...
Honestly, yeah. I'm crossing my fingers for you, Sour.
Me too.
What I was gonna say about your camera, though, I wanted to specify because my reaction went straight into the reaction for Sour's. And I realized that kind of sounded mean. It looked like you were looking straight into your webcam.
It's
it was
funny.
a little unsettling at first.
It's funny because, like, where my camera's set up, if I look into the corner of my second monitor to, like, adjust the Streamlabs to fit the screen better, it looks like I'm looking directly into the camera.
It's a little scary.
Because, like, the camera sits... Huh? Oh,
I was already... Alright.
Oh,
Go
no.
on.
The emails. So the camera's on top of the second monitor, the monitor I don't play games on. So if you find me, like, while I'm talking to you or, like, while I'm listening to you talk, I'm looking over to where your Discord profile picture is.
No. Yeah.
So that's why my eyes are over to the right.
Way.
So if I look directly into the camera, it might be a little unsettling because I'm actively looking up right into the middle of the camera. So.
You're scary.
I'm so scary.
I say that as if when we were playing that game, as if I weren't hiding behind my hands half the time. Probably even more than half the time, honestly. I was just chilling, not seeing most of the screen.
That's okay. It was the hand. It was hiding behind the hand, and then a blanket, and then the hand, and then hand.
No.
Well,
the
when
blanket
we
was
were
when
in
it was
person.
in person.
Yeah, but behind, like, yeah.
Then it was behind a book.
It was
the
behind
Odyssey.
a book. It was behind
the Odyssey
a book.
was covering my eyes.
Yes, and then when we were playing, when I came back home, it was behind the hand.
No, hand and Odyssey though, because my hand got tired.
Oh yeah, I
was getting
yeah.
stressed. I was getting stressed.
That's so fun. And then a really well placed sticky note. Or no, not sticky note. You couldn't find your sticky notes. It was a lens wipe.
I had packing tape and like the glasses cleaner wipes. So I taped that.
It's valid though.
It was over a specific part, and yeah.
It's valid.
I think it's time to start.
You think
perhaps?
So? Might be.
Yeah. You can't hide. It's okay.
I can't hide. I can't. You're seeing my reactions firsthand. So I genuinely can't hide.
No. Oh my god, it's him.
It's Mr. Dead Guy.
Okay, that's true. I was gonna say right at the time that you switched it over was when Nagito was brought on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Dead Guy. Or is
Mystery-
he really?
I mean, he is the ultimate lucky student. Maybe he's actually alive and that's a body double.
Maybe.
Are they pulling a Junko with, or not Junko, I guess, 'cause it wasn't her, but
Oh.
the first game where the 5th death was actually, it didn't even count because it was a corpse.
I guess we'll find out. And I'm high-key scared because I'm terrible at the trials, so
That's why I got your face cam on. I get to see it all happen real
you
time.
get to see my frustration happen in real time.
I got popcorn. No, I'm not even joking.
And you're not sharing? Man. Chat, do you see this? Or do you hear this, I guess? She's not sharing her popcorn. What if I wanted some
Smile.
popcorn?
Smile emoji.
Alright.
I'm gonna put that on my my private story as well.
Oh, I have no knowledge of anything that's going on in this trial, by the way, so I am...
All the spoilers you know are gone now.
No, but like, even just in general with who I think could be the killer, I have no idea. I have no idea on anything in this trial. So, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of failing.
Well, here's the thing. Most of the time, it's kind of hard to figure out. That's why as it goes, you get more and more information and you start forming your theories.
Theory crafting. My
Good
favorite.
luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it because I'm terrified of the outcome.
Smile.
Alright.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class
Simple,
trial.
okay. Simple. How do I turn
During
on
the
auto?
class
There we go.
trial, you will present
I always
your
I was about to
forget.
say,
arguments for who the
I
killer
always
is
forget how to
and
do it.
vote for who done it.
Who done it?
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yippee.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
She's going through it.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're
What?
a rabbit?
She is suspiciously quiet.
Shisto!
She's mad.
One more time!
One more.
Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake.
Tempting.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer.
The like
They were trying to
pausing
shut Nagito up.
between the things makes me think
No,
that
that
auto
might
has been
not be
turned
it.
off every time.
Nah, that's how you
Huh?
know it's on.
Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
There's gonna be a
Don't
lot
say
of back
something
and
so
forth in
stupid.
this one, I
There's
feel.
no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
They already are.
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito. Also, if I sound sick still, it's because I still am. So, we're going through it, chat. Is here, right? Are they the same person? Or...
Do you think
Oh,
they are?
God.
Who's the traitor?
You're gonna throw me right into this? Oh. Oh, put me out of my misery.
killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Oh.
Oh, hello, brother. Way to put a face to a name.
Don't you get him on your Facebook, people you may know?
Yes, but I don't look. Chat, they're talking. I see them talking. He looks reluctant to... There's a fridge there? Dude is walking around. He's like looking at everything. They're both looking for something. I don't know what it is. And they're talking, but the mic's muted. And brother's looking at his phone and walking out the door. Oh, he stopped. Now he's playing with his hair. What's happening? Alright. Now he's leaving. Okay, paused again. Okay, now the door is closed.
he comes down here, he's like, hey, do you want to go to the store? I'm like, I kind of can't. He's like, oh, well, do you have any snacks? I was like, not really. So then he's like going through, because I have a snack drawer in the little drawer thing that I have next to me. He's like going through it, and there's like caramel candies in there, and like Nutty Buddies and Sour Patch Kids or whatever. And he's like looking through it, and then he like grabs a couple of the caramel things, and then he's like, are you sure you don't want to go to the store? I was like, I can't. He's like, well, you want to go later? I was like, I don't know how long it's gonna be, bro. Like, he's like, okay. And I was like, do you want to go like by yourself? I can send you money. And he's like, nope. I was like, why? He's like, I don't want to go alone.
Nah, he's real for that.
I was like, okay, you don't want to go alone? He's like, no. I'm like, we can go tomorrow. He's like, no. And then he just walked away.
He's so real for that,
So,
though. I'm
there
gonna be
you go.
honest.
There you go. You put a face to a name. So now you know what my brother looks like.
It's just kind of funny. You see him walking in behind you.
I know, and like the thing is like my headphones are noise canceling, so I can't hear how loud I'm talking, or I can sometimes hear the door open if there's like not anything going on in the headphones. I noticed it on my camera first that he came into the room, and I was like, oh, there is somebody behind me. Which is kind of like, okay. Anyway, I don't remember the question. I'm gonna close this and listen to this again.
Were they really caused by torture?
Thank you for reading it out, Hajime.
Well, no, I'm trying to get your mind flowing, dude. That's what he's saying. They're trying to prompt you into it. You went fine. See if I help again.
Hey, you don't. Well, okay, you help a little bit. You don't give it away though, which is like, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you don't give it away, and I appreciate that you help sometimes when I get really stuck. But like,
you help a little.
Are you supposed to help more?
No.
You told me you wouldn't.
It was just mean.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it like that.
Okay, stop. Go to the game. Go to the game.
You
I
accept
see
my
you
apology?
giggling. Yes, you don't need to apologize though.
But the point of torturing someone is to make them reveal information, right? Then it's pointless if he can't talk.
The killer.
I don't remember. Wait, what are the truth bullets again? How do I do this? Survival knife, duct tape.
I'm telling you, they were tortured.
My eyes are like watering and I don't know why.
It's because you have to sneeze.
Probably.
You're welcome. I just thought I'd let you know. Bless you. Just trying to be a little proactive, you know?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Also, my brain is so like still cloudy from sickness, so this is gonna be torture. I have no idea. Hold on.
Nagito? Torture?
So it can't talk because of the duct tape, but I don't know which bullet point or which thing to shoot.
I'm telling you, they were torturing.
The reason Nagito's body was covered.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why.
You okay?
No, my brain's not braining. That's so brutal. Like getting your hand
I
stabbed
know.
through with the that's so brutal. That's also really brutal.
Yeah.
You know, the giant spear sticking out of his stomach is also pretty brutal. I mean, I could just go around shooting
What were they
points
trying
and
to
see
find?
which one
Definitely the bomb's
sticks.
hiding place. If so,
You
is
lose
whoever
health
found the
by
bomb
that.
That
I
was
know.
Fuyuhiko.
I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape. I'm telling you, they were.
the reason Nagito's body.
It's because the killer tortured.
No, that's
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
No, that's wrong.
I was like, okay.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh god. All right.
He's prepared,
I
Jack.
just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
You've unleashed
Stupid
my trap
Hajime.
card.
You got caught in that trap.
You got caught in that trap.
Stupid.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
I forgot how to do this one. Holy shit.
obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
Oh, I forgot about this part. Okay.
It only
What if
sometimes
you tape his mouth
happens.
shut? How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the. Then, after they killed him,
Damn it!
I was overcome. He's gonna go back to the original topic.
like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
Oh my god.
obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
No way. My brother just texted me. Yes.
What if you tape his
Oh
mouth
god.
shut?
Okay, hold on. What were the things again? Oh my god, I keep pressing that. Okay.
How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
I'm confused. They tortured him and got information on the bomb's location. I'm confused.
Like
It's
you
not
said,
clicking.
if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you
Dude,
obviously assume he couldn't. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Kazuichi seems unusually confident. I should ask him why that is.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down!
I'm so lost.
What are the bullets you have again?
But if you tape his mouth shut,
well,
how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention.
duct
this is...
tapes, the spear, torture wounds, burned rope,
First, the
survival
killer
knife.
tortured and got in...
Wrong button. But survival knife, the spear. The duct tape. I mean, I'm thinking.
What are the lit up parts?
So the lit up is after they killed them, and then
But after they killed him, about what?
huh?
What after they killed him though? Here, just go through this part again.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped, you obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Hello?
But if you
Oh.
tape his mouth shut,
The tape, right? The tape's an
how is he
option.
supposed to
Yeah.
answer anything?
The tape after he got
Pay
killed
attention,
because he
this
was
is how
moving
it
his
went.
mouth.
First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information
So
about the
not
bomb's
this one, but the
location.
next one?
I think so.
Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to
Oh.
cut
Yeah.
through those words.
Allow me to cut through those
'cause
words.
there was no blood under the tape.
No. There's
Well,
no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with
and,
duct tape before he was beat up.
If you looked at the thing, it said his mouth was moving underneath the duct tape.
Yeah, because it was crinkled.
Mm-hmm. Smile.
My brain is so fried. It's actually so
what
bad.
did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this
What?
with rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Akane.
What?
That's not how this
We
works.
don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
My health is already so low.
Why do you always side with Hachi?
I was trying not to look.
You have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream.
I mean, if I was getting
Then it's like
tortured,
I
I'd
said at the
scream
beginning.
too.
The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his
Yeah.
mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Why are you saying it like that?
Well,
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
I mean, look at his body. I think
So?
so.
Friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
They went
No,
sicko
they didn't
mode.
just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
Well, maybe, maybe not.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
Possibly. Makes sense.
But who could have done that?
Any one of us could have.
Probably the killer.
When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
It was me. I set fire to
Yeah.
everything.
And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames
Did
started
you
burning from the
kill?
very back.
Did you kill him?
No.
Which means
I
it
just set
is
fire to the
plausible
evidence.
think that
I'm an
nobody
accomplice.
Here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some
I
kind
would
of
suspect.
setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
You would suspect what?
There was a setup. Because, I
Oh.
mean, think about it. He died when no one else was around.
That is
So-
true. That is very true. And I mean,
Unless. Because everyone was
unless-
there at the same time. Except.
Hold on. My brother's texting me. Sorry, I get to stare at Sonia's face for a second.
Hi, girly pop.
God damn it, all to hell.
Chat, it's officially a soundboard.
It is officially a soundboard. And honestly, you could probably play it. Because
Damn
there it is.
All to hell!
God damn it, all to hell. I want to know what she was like, what she was told in the like booth for the recording of that line.
Well, I mean, I know they have her say some weird things sometimes because she's supposed to be like a foreigner. So maybe it was something like that. I don't know.
God damn it, all to hell.
I don't. Honestly, I don't know. So, chat, how's it going?
How's it going, chat? I sound so sick, I feel like. It's okay. We're better now.
We're better, buddy. You are not. You're like sick.
And yet,
And yet what?
I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I guess we will find out eventually, chat. So,
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect.
simp.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Is
right
that
it is.
okay? Damn right.
I love her.
She's so funny. The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Well, I mean... God damn it. All to hell.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Them nice little Monokuma panels.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
So, huh?
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
You were so
Wind
close.
pressure.
You know, I was following along for a hot minute there, and then
Wind Okay.
She's doing her best.
They probably set a trap using the lighters so the warehouse would catch on fire. But a trap needs a trigger to activate. What were we doing just before the fire started? From there, how would the lighter start the fire? I'll try remembering what the crime scene looked like.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
Oop, not the right one.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way? Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
There.
Or perhaps opening the door caused
He literally
intense
just
wind
sounds...
pressure to tip over the lighter.
I think I might be cooking, chap. The
direct
one
cause of
time.
The oil lighter found
The killer used some. He lit the curtain on.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil?
They probably just
based on the shape. It can stand up.
I
If they
yeet
tipped
the
over, it
lighter
could have
while it's
ignited
on
Some
fire.
way? Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
I thought I
I
missed.
agree with that.
I agree
thought
with
I
that.
missed. I was gonna say,
Nah.
please.
I was looking,
also
I was like,
agree that
you're on
opening
the
door
right.
is what started the fire.
You're on the right path.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from
Um,
glorious Japan.
It
No,
was
not
the
wind
wind
pressure.
pressure.
They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer
No, it
probably
doesn't.
arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. Who would have thought?
Domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In
Oh
place
my
of those
god, if
tiles,
oh wait.
the killer used the Monokuma panels.
If Hajime makes a stupid ass comment, I can look over at the camera with the most dead expression and you get to see my expression happen in real time.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
That's so funny. I'm gonna forget, like, I'm actually gonna forget and I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be so funny.
Forward to it.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Yes.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
No, because the music was playing. The radio
That's
box
probably why they
thing,
turned off the lights in the
MP3
warehouse,
player thing.
so we wouldn't
The
know.
hymns.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Chiaki looks so
And
pale
one more
in that
thing.
picture.
There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The killer did one other thing. Oh. My fault? I just...
You can
okay.
press X to read it.
I see.
The music box.
You were talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Oh, I should probably turn that off before it skips. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Look at Kazuichi's face.
Why is his so, like, less detailed than the rest of them? That's like a sleep paralysis demon at its finest.
He's just... Oh shoot, that's me. Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music. As if on cue, it suddenly started. The fire!
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels fallen.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Why is that?
Because the door wasn't opening.
It's on auto.
Oh, fucking hell. Whoopsie. How do you bring up the chat log thing again?
I don't know.
Well, nope, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly?
It was Akane. She killed him. Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam!
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
One
And when we
singular
opened the door,
Monokuma
the domino
panel.
effect started, and the falling panels
She's
eventually reached
trying.
the lighter.
It's okay. She's doing her best out
Yeah.
here.
And that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time,
I love
Akane
her.
mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway,
Yes.
there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
That you know of. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Chiaki's talking about is the killer couldn't have left.
I see.
I see.
If the panel was so
I
close to
see.
the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the
cut
warehouse
through.
wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Right.
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
The whole time?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
There's an
Based on the
imposter
patterns
among
up
us.
until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
She's like, Sonia, you're thinking a little too hard.
Yeah.
You don't mean.
But if that's true, this murder.
Hajime? What do you mean?
What do you mean? The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Huh? Excuse the fuck out of me? Huh?
Chat, it's so much funnier getting to see her reaction to this. She's so confused.
You want me to select somebody?
I feel like I'm reacting to a reaction video. Like I'm a reactor right now. She's playing the game and I'm like, OMG, look at her reactions to this right now. I see the cogs in your head spinning. Pecco? You think it was Pecco?
Obviously not. I like that hers is like a plus. Because it's like.
I
the
mean,
nurse.
some of them are different. Nagito's is extra bloody for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's all drippy.
And like, we obviously know the fork and knife.
Yeah.
Oh, his is like a Roman numeral. Are you... Whoa, why is it moving that fast? Hello? Nagito?
Isn't he so pretty? Look at him. He's so happy.
This is my answer.
Okay. I was gonna say that's the only thing
What
that
if
like makes
was Nagito?
sense, sort of, because there's no way they would have been able to leave, and everybody was already outside.
Why'd you bring him up?
It's American
He's the
cat
victim, you know.
emoji.
He's the
He
victim,
wasn't
you know.
just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
She's so
Not
silly.
just the victim. What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide?
I like that she's like, maybe.
Don't be
Take me for
stupid.
real for that, but
His
It's
body
like, just
was
in
covered
case I'm
torture
wrong.
wounds. Or
just
did
in
you
case,
already
I don't have
forget?
enough evidence to back this up.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But
Ooh,
Nagito might do something like that. Don't you think?
she's got a point though.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own
Even
arms
for
and
a
legs.
creep like Nagito.
Yeah.
It
you're
just
right.
strays even while he's dead.
Yeah.
Y-
As long
yeah.
as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss?
Excuse me.
That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
You know what I just remembered?
What?
Hangman's Gambit exists. Like he said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Okay.
Chat, if you could see these reactions.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's odd.
Sorry to cut you off, my guy.
For some reason in this game, they
Tying
don't
just the
continue
legs is
talking
one
if you
thing, but
interrupt them.
tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Okay.
Or if you use your front tail?
Huh?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
My god. I
If
forgot
our,
she said that.
if our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. It's true that you're tying up your arms and legs by yourself is impossible, but did he really tie up both arms and legs?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
If he did this to himself, can you imagine actually having to go through all of this?
Like, I don't know. Like, if it is all self-inflicted, he's crazier than I thought.
Can you imagine how much
Tying both
pain
arms
that
would
would
You
be?
couldn't do much with
Yeah.
It'd be impossible.
How about if you use your
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Dirty joke. It's not a dirty joke.
Did he really tie up both? Well, but the...
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. See, I've listened to the soundboards so often that this doesn't even sound real.
Hold on a
I'm like, who's putting the soundboard in here?
No, that's wrong.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
You know what I've always been curious about with this game? what the storyboards look like when they were like going through to try
I
to
know,
like
right?
put this together. Because
Make these complex situations.
yeah, like I would love to see the storyboards for some games or like some TV shows or movies, because I think that they would be so cool to find out just what what people were thinking in regards
I
to
mean,
it.
I have those the books for the last two, for
Mhm.
V3 and 2. And it has like, I can't read it because it's all in Japanese,
Yeah.
but it might have something in there like storyboards. I haven't gone through all of it. I mainly looked at original character designs because those look so silly.
When you sent me the original character design for Monokuma, that shit is terrifying. I'm glad that they made him into a bear instead of a person.
Chat,
Like-
if you don't know, Google Monokuma original design.
That's
or like beta
crazy.
design.
Because like when I saw that, I was like, thank God they didn't go with that. Imagine
Yeah, I saw that initially. I was like,
That would be terrifying. I'd be like, no, thank you.
how would they have made the stuffed animal joke all the time then?
They would have had to like work their way around it. I don't know, man.
That's a half guy right there.
The proof that the burnt rope on Nagito's arm is a trap. His sleeve!
I see.
That's not
I
burnt!
see.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
Wouldn't you agree?
No.
A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
Okay.
That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel
my
if you
God.
want.
Of course, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely
Sonia
wrong.
is so funny.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Dear God.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito.
At least
I mean,
Yukiko's
even
like
if his right hand
paying
wasn't tied
attention.
up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
That's
It's
true.
impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is
He
obvious.
used his teeth!
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then
Hajime's
hurry up and
lost.
spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
10,000? A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay. There's definitely an answer for that. Excuse me? Oh, chat, we're cooked.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If you threw
I'm
the knife
asking
into
myself
the
the
air
same question.
and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Throwing knife
Maybe
expert?
he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
No, but
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're
What?
tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
How was Nagito able to stab himself in the right hand if he was only able to use his right hand? Chiaki said he propped the knife with something and then slammed his hand down on it. The only thing he could have used that was at the crime scene is...
Even if not,
Wait, hold on. I don't even know what the...
how could
The Monokuma plushie? Because it has a hole in it? But for what bullet? I mean, it makes sense because, like... Okay, so I would assume that that's the bullet I'm using.
If he threw the knife
But
into
for
the air
what point?
and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he
Yep.
popped and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped, he could have used his...
Okay,
If you're tied
hold
up,
on.
we don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Nagito's right hand. How could he stab his...
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife...
I agree with that.
Because I was gonna say, the thing that's propped is the plushie.
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Yeah, I guess.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he
Oh,
slammed
God.
his hand onto it.
Sounds insane. Then again,
If that's it, he had to place the
know.
plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
how did somebody hear this out of context? Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine?
I see. So that's the trick.
Like,
But for a moment,
yeah,
I
this
seriously
guy
thought
decided to
Monokuma
stab
died
his
or
own right
something.
hand through because
A bleeding
through a
plushie
plushie.
is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his
Huh?
hand, he no longer needed the plushie. So he
Huh?
cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
Valid. You would think that it
So
would
what
have.
do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I don't know
I
what's
get what
a
you're
thing.
saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
The giant fucking spear in his stomach.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
With a spear.
If you think
right?
about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
But do you know that for sure?
If that's true, how is that possible?
How is it
He
possible?
can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand
He
was all tied up.
dropped it from the ceiling. There was an invisible thread.
Then he probably took the
Not
spear
the
first,
invisible
and as
thread.
he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution.
Is there?
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I knew he was
That's
gonna
all
say
that.
some shit. I knew he was
Like
gonna
I
say some
said,
shit.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Your facial expression says it all.
Say it one more time.
Oh
Need to
my
record it.
god.
For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no
Not
matter what I
impossible.
think, I can't
Improbable.
believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
She's cooking,
I-
Your Honor.
Also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never
No
believe
matter how
that.
much you guys hated him, I still don't.
You
I feel
say
like-
you can't believe it?
Kazuichi
you
would,
just
probably.
don't want to believe it, right?
Maybe.
But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same
Man, he's
goes
got a
for
point.
This time too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Hello,
If you
Monami.
even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
A plan, she says.
Monomi sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Among us.
Among
Of course,
us.
that doesn't
Among
include
us.
Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Aw.
She's so like
No
wholesome.
matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
I was gonna say.
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Chiaki's the final boss.
I feel
Huh?
that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
I feel like I
You
need to
don't know.
sneeze.
It's
Bless you.
impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how. We made it this far up till now.
I
Everyone
love that sprite.
working together.
She's so cute.
She's right. We made it through several ordeals up until now by doing that. Then even now.
All right, let's do this.
Oh God. Okay.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
I have no clue.
Let's work together and think this through.
let's do it.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his
Oh my
front
god.
tail. I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Oh my God.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used the spear to stab himself. Even though his arms and legs were tied up, there should have been something that looked suspicious. There was a mark left behind that clearly shows he did something.
How
I love that he's so unbothered most of the time. Hajime is into their whole dispute back and forth with Kazuichi and Sonia.
Unnatural
He's just like, whatever.
bloodstain. Is that the mark?
Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
And that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Or maybe he used his. I know guys have tails.
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking
Yeah,
awesome!
yeah. Mark behind that clearly shows he did something.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's
I
work
guess I
together and
forgot I
think
could
this
do
through.
this.
When the spear
Instead of
stabbed Nagito,
cycling
It's okay, I
through
never used
all
it
of
like
them.
that.
his right
Back of his left hand had an unnatural, so I'm assuming that's the weird mark.
He was only able to move his...
But his left hand was also tied.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, I thought, I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, ah, shit.
Hold on.
Nah,
It's
you
still
got
too
it.
early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked
So
somewhat strange?
pixelated.
I know.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
Very strange indeed.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, There's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural blood stain, but what's wrong with that?
A lot?
We might need to think and use our imaginations to
Oh,
not
no.
wrong with that.
No, no, no. She's
There's blood on
she's
his
got me
palm
thinking.
and the
That's
back of his
Hangman's
hand.
Gambit.
What was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
No, guys, I have PTSD from Hangman's Gambit. Oh no, it's not. What was Nagito's hand doing when the blood splattered?
I see.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
And the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Fuck off!
Perish the
She
thought!
keeps.
He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Dude, why is she?
Now that you mention it,
Jesus.
compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the only...
He probably made his
Oh,
wounds
I mean-
mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
Mild is a crazy thing
But
showing
even if he held
that.
the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Looks pretty mild to me.
That's your definition of mild?
Well,
That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle, just like fixing an old TV.
Excuse me?
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
I love that she always, like, adds the maybe in there. Because she's like, well, if I'm wrong, don't quote me. Don't quote me on
yeah,
this.
she's don't quote me, but
She's like,
maybe.
Don't quote me
She said,
on
"Hear
this,
me
but
out."
yeah, hear me out, right? She's like, I think I might know what the answer is here, and if I'm wrong, then GG go next, I guess. That's so
Did you go
funny.
next?
I need a sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Well, maybe I'll sneeze. Who really knows?
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
I think.
However, what's important is what section
She's
of the
so,
spear he
like-
was gripping.
I don't know. Which section of the spear was he holding on to? The cord? What? Did the cord have blood on it?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't even. Man,
I see.
I see.
The cord was
That's
literally
it.
right there,
Instead
though.
of the handle, Nagito must have
Well.
been holding onto the cord.
Because there was
There was
that
a metal weight
gap
at the tip of the cord, but there were
where
bloodstains
a
on that part
hand
too.
could have fit. The gap. The Gapplebee's
Plus,
menu.
The joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yeah.
Isn't the size of that cut off section about the same
Yep.
size as a human fist?
Yep. You're
Oh, you're
thinking,
right.
Chiaki.
So this
I'm
is the
thinking
part
a
Nagito
little
was
too.
gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was
He
gripping?
was- No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Obviously, that's what happened.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Or will it? Bum, bum, bum. Find out next time. Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. From there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear? Hangman's Gambit. It's gonna be Hangman's Gambit, and I'm gonna lose my shit. It's gonna be Hangman's
It
Gambit.
seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
She's
At a
so
time like
precious.
How about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Hello, brother.
Hi, brother.
Why is he bringing in so much food? Is he gonna sit there while you play?
Hi.
Dude
No,
brought, like, a whole
he's
a
got
whole
his
meal.
headset on. So he's gonna give me my food and then go back upstairs.
Chat, this is so funny. It's like reality TV shows. Well, it's what I'd assume reality TV shows are like. I don't watch reality TV. So, chat, since Stalilla doesn't want to talk to you.
That's crazy work.
Hey, she's muted again. You see that? She really doesn't want to talk to you. That's crazy. Can you imagine that? Shaking my head. I'm so
That's
sorry.
crazy work. Actually crazy work.
See, now she's eating food while she's supposed to be talking to you? Damn.
I can't win.
It's okay, chat. It's okay, chat. I won't leave you.
I can't win here.
Not with that attitude.
Okay. Anyway,
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
what does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The spear stabbed Nagito perpendicularly, and he was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those facts together along with what we found at the warehouse and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed
Save the game.
Nagito. Oh no. Oh, logic
It's okay,
time.
it's logic time.
Oh, thank God. Oh, no. I was like, please don't tell me it's Hangman's Gambit right now. Please. Okay, I forgot how to do this. Okay, Y is jump. Y is jump. B is break. Oh, God.
You almost hit that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
It was calculated.
Buddy.
I didn't hit it, though.
Why are you going so slow?
Because I let go of A for a second, okay?
You're not allowed to do that.
Question number 1. Where was the spear before it impaled Nagito? Above him, left hand, under. Under? Under? Above him, I would assume? Why am I breaking? That's the wrong button.
I was about to say, what are you doing?
It was under him. For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
It
was
just
under him.
floated.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
My fault. My fault, gang.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, I have a TikTok to show you once we're done with this trial.
Oh my god.
Man, I look away for 1 second, you're like dying.
Well, I didn't die. Besides the spear, what else was above him? A stuffed plushie. The sprinklers or the ceiling girder? Well, the ceiling girder had blood on it. So I would assume... I mean, the sprinklers, obviously, they didn't get to the back of the warehouse, did they now? I don't know. That was totally a guess. Oh my fucking god! Oh, I don't like these little, like, diamond-looking things. Okay, that thing's going back and forth a little too. Alright. I like this better than Hangman's Gambit, I can tell you that for sure, but it still stresses me out.
Watching that is so fun.
What item connects both the spear and the ceiling? Nagito's the rope, the spear's cord, Nagito's left hand. The spear's cord? If he swings it over the thing. Yippee! Oh my god, we did it! And I only fell off the map once!
It's all coming together.
The funny part is that you didn't even fall off the map because of like the question or anything. You
spear
fell off
impaled
because you were
Nagi.
trying to avoid something. You got scared and you fell.
Okay. Come on, man. Did
Are you trying to tell me that I'm wrong?
No. Did he skip this because I paused it?
Huh?
Did he say this, or did it skip because I paused it?
I don't know.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
In the middle of the air.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but
Huh.
he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Maybe.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above him.
Which is crazy work, by the way. Also,
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
that's such a crazy thing. Like,
I
like,
know.
I noticed
what a
the slight red
crazy
streak
way
on
to,
the
like,
ceiling girder.
you know,
It probably got smeared there during the
yourself,
setup.
you know?
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was
Which
falling.
makes sense. I mean, why else would the blood be up there?
So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have
Somebody's
impaled
gonna
himself with
counter.
the
They're gonna be
spear.
like, yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, never mind.
Really committed suicide? Like
What an
that?
like.
He
What a way to go.
probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating
I
this
agree with
case,
that.
I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
True. I would have wondered the
So
same
you're
thing.
saying he
I am
needed to
wondering the
use
same
that
thing.
spear to pull off his trick.
Trick.
Then this is for real? He really
For
committed
realsies.
suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
That's crazy.
Did he put the duct
I
tape
know.
on his mouth too?
He probably
looks so
covered his own
unbothered.
mouth so he wouldn't
He
hear
really
him screaming
does.
in
He's like,
pain.
whatever. Typical Tuesday. Another day.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
It's Nagito. Why wouldn't he?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
And geez, I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I had forgotten all about it until now. If he were here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, There is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
Huh?
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
He's
You
so angry.
are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
Stop being a hater.
Should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You're right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
Is it? Because... I don't
That
know.
means we're done with this last class
I haven't
trial
done
and
a,
we can leave this island,
Hangman's
right?
Gambit yet. So, I don't think it's over.
It's
You
okay
know what
to
else
reach
we
such a
haven't
happy
done?
ending, right?
What's the other one?
Well, I was just gonna say the suspended thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's okay?
Fast trial
It's
suspended.
okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
I don't
Understood.
know.
Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Why is Monokuma so upset about it?
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something
Maybe.
we overlooked.
I don't know. It doesn't feel all complete. Like, yeah, you can rule out that, like, sure, he did commit suicide to make it look like somebody killed him, separate all of them for their alibis and whatnot. There's something
Like
missing.
who the traitor is?
Well,
But
that,
the issue here
and
is
then
who killed Nagito,
maybe there's
right?
something else.
Even if we identify the
knows?
traitor, the conclusion won't
knows?
change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. Like, see, there's so much, like, evidence that's like, why aren't we, like...
That child's not done.
I mean, something that. Monokuma file? Because he couldn't have been.
I see.
Okay, I was gonna say, he can't.
Is
he
it
couldn't
about
have
the
influenced-
Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Is
Huh?
it?
There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Mr.
Do you read this or
Nagito.
do
I don't know. I thought you read
I
green.
don't remember. Well, I feel like we always wonder each time.
Go ahead.
The victim is Narito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
The suspicious part of the Monokuma file is that Chiaki is worried about is, what is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? And here it is. Here is Hangman's Gambit. I know it is. I know it is. Because it does that dramatic zoom in on his face. And then it plays the music, and then it's going to send me right into it. Could it be? Is it something that isn't clearly written in the Monokuma file this time? The time of death! I don't know if that's the right thing. I think it is. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know.
I know what it is. Oh god. Oh, I'm looking away.
I'm stressed.
Where's the tea?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
I fucked up, okay?
There it is.
Oh, I'm so screwed. I'm actually so screwed.
What? Well, you're screwed whenever you hit them into each other on purpose.
Oopsie.
Chat, I gotta look away. I'm like, except I'm hearing it. Do I need to take my headphones
My
off?
fault. Yeah, take them off. Take
Oh
them
my
off. Take them off.
God.
Take them off. Take them off. Take off your headset, please. It's only gonna get
Oh
worse.
my god. Do you need it? Okay, you got it.
No.
You got it.
Oh my god. Why are there so many letters?
Because it's later on in the trials.
Oh my god.
I feel like you just look
I'm
so
stressed.
overwhelmed.
I hate this fucking game.
Oh.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I pressed the wrong button.
It's okay, there's O's now.
I'm terrible at Hangman's Gambit. I hate this one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so
Oh.
overwhelmed.
Sour said you got this.
I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah, she said stop being mean to yourself. It's okay, just focus on what you need to get. Hangman's Gambit doesn't take too much life out of you.
Oh fucking hell.
Just focus. Yeah, just focus on the letters you need. It's okay.
Oopsie.
Okay.
I forgot I had one in the thing.
You're almost done. It's okay.
Get me out. Get me out. Get me the fuck out. I hate that fucking minigame with everything in my being.
In this particular case's
hate
Monokuma
it
file,
so much.
there's no specific cause of death.
Chat, she's crashing out.
Thank you, Sour. Thank you for your encouraging words. That one overwhelms me a lot. Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Oh. Well, it's just saying the same thing.
Oh, I'll just skip through it.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified
Which
the
makes
cause of death.
sense.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it
That's
not?
what they want you to think, that it's obvious. This trial pains me. It's okay. It
spear
pains
on
me
Nagito's
too.
stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Yes, but
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth.
There he goes again.
fifth.
I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But
I
even
plead
during
the fifth.
Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide.
Not just.
Come to think of it.
Come to
Did
think of
Nagito
what?
really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Oh my god, here we go.
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Me too, Sour.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me.
And that concerns me.
For
He's
example,
valid
would
for
that
that.
malice just end here?
Would it?
Huh?
Look at that innocent smile. He's never done anything wrong
Did
in his
Nagito's
life.
malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
This easily. I'm struggling.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting. You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you
What
guys?
friendship?
Should we proceed
What
with the vote?
friendship?
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
One chance, don't miss your
Just to be
chance.
safe, huh?
What? Just to be safe.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Me too, Sour.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end.
She's so precious.
If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
She's so precious. Precious baby girl.
Aw, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can
Oh.
shake you.
What do you mean by that? You're starting to sound a little like Nagito. What do you mean by that, Monami? Are you Nagito? Monami is Nagito confirmed. Monami is Nagito confirmed. What do you mean by that? If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
Well, if you think about it, they use the hope and despair thing throughout all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but why did she say it like that?
Why not?
Mm-hmm. Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. Now that I think about it, Nagito did say the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said that he was yearning for that. Then, the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Or not thinking enough. Is he cooking, chat? Or is he burning the food? Suspended.
Suspended.
Hey, your favorite time.
No.
Man, heart was racing, went crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Mon ami?
Isn't that right?
Now, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else.
Oh.
So, Monami and I are the bestest of friends. Oh, bestest of best friends.
Bestest of best. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit.
How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know?
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then as your older brother, let me say this.
You're not even my brother.
It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
Well, there may be some demands for that.
Oh,
I fell for it. I totally took the mandate. What?
The what?
What? Yes, please save the progress. Resume.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
This message is Monami approved.
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
She said the thing.
That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Monami approved.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome
Question.
wound, but it wouldn't be
Huh?
the fatal
What's up,
wound,
Sour?
don't you think?
Do I know? The Muffin Man? Is that... I don't know if there's more to that question or not. Do I know? Oh.
Oh.
The outcome of this trial, I don't think that part got spoiled for me.
Nah. Delilah actually doesn't know anything else from here.
Cause I knew that he was gonna die. Cause I think you sent me a picture of it.
Chat, look, she didn't care about the game at first, okay?
At that point in time, I didn't know enough about it, and I didn't know that I was gonna go through and play it. What do I think happened?
Yeah,
I
Sour
want
always
the
has
theory.
theories. I want a theory too.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the controller down so I don't accidentally skip dialogue. What do I think happened? Predict it for you. Let's see. So there's still like the other evidence and stuff that we found in his room, such as the poison in his fridge. I still do think it's
Wait,
a suicide.
you have a fridge.
I do have a fridge.
What's
it's right
in
behind
your
me.
fridge?
As of right now, there is
Sour. I'm a little
pineapple
concerned.
juice in it. there is Mike's Hard Lemonade in it. There is 2 cans of Smirnoff, I think, in there that PJ bought. There's an energy drink in there, and then my dad's Ozempic is in there.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. That's all that's in my fridge. I don't know if you wanted the entire details. I do not have poison in my fridge.
Not the Monokuma poison.
No, I do not have the Monokuma poison. But in regards to my theory crafting, I'm really bad at theory crafting when it comes to something that I'm not hyper fixated over. I do think it was a suicide. I do think he committed suicide. As for his reasoning as to why, don't really know. It's Nagito. You know. So, but I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the poison, because they're saying that the spear would be the cause of death because it's impaled right through him. But well, maybe not, because I don't know how fast the poison. I think it said the poison would kill you instantly. So I was gonna say maybe he ingested the poison and that's what killed him, but then he decided to make a show of it with the torture wounds and the spear and all that stuff. I realized I just did air quotes and only you can see the air quotes. Sour can't see the air quotes, but just know that there was air quotes.
She's lying.
Around the
She's lying. She's lying.
Around the torture wounds part. So I don't know. I don't remember. My brain is so clouded right now because I'm still getting over my sickness. But I don't remember if the poison was immediate in terms of the effect on it. So I don't know exactly if that would be something that would be. Yes, I do think that he did commit suicide. I don't think that somebody killed him.
So, Booze, this is how I felt whenever you gave your theories. You gotta be like so calm about everything. Because I'm gonna be so for real. There were some crazy theories Sour came up with, but then Sour literally got the first or the second trial completely right. So I was like, what if this happened?
See, I'm not that good. Sour's just better. Sour's the best. So
well, I was just saying, like, you can give such accurate results, but you can also give things really far off, and you just gotta, knowing what's going on, you just gotta react as if you gotta be neutral.
Yeah.
So Sour gets to see what it's like now, because that's what I've been doing. Yeah. I know what happens.
I do think that he did commit suicide, though. That's one thing that I like for sure on. I could be wrong, and that's fine. But in terms of like other theories and like what happens after the trial or what's gonna happen during the trial, I have no idea. My mind is super clouded. So the fact that I'm able to kind of make sense as to what's going on right now is great. My eyes are starting to water again and I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, so
bless you.
Thanks. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Sour. I'm not entirely too sure because I'm not good at theory crafting, like I said, but sometimes I can predict what happens. I had pretty good predictions when we watched the show. I got a couple of those right, so that was cool. I can theory craft for other games, not this game, because this game throws me for a loop every time. When I think I know what's happening, somebody decides to put the sheath of a sword and use it as a stepping stone to get out of a window. And then I'm like, oh, who would have thought using a sword like that would be the way to get out of that window? Right? I wouldn't have predicted that. Who came up with that? Where was that on the storyboard?
I'm pretty sure Sour predicted it.
Well, Sour's a lot smarter than I am, so it's
fine.
It's fine. She's just better. And that's
Sour in
fine.
the nicest way possible. Don't take any offense.
Take
Sour
it
also
back.
predicted. Sour also predicted basically everything in V3 wrong.
Well,
So it's not like it's just some of it's just luck of the draw.
luck of the draw.
Yeah,
I don't even know if
basically
I got
everything wrong.
anything right for V3.
You have. Oh wait, for V3 you
'Cause-
didn't do as many predictions.
No,
though.
I think I
But for
predicted
this
like
one,
deaths
you-
and like things. Something so random. Yeah. Yeah.
No, you got one other thing right too, Sour. I'm not gonna say what, but if you go back to your theory chat that I made for you, you did get another thing right. So, I don't think it's fair to say that, like, you shouldn't think less of yourself because Sour. Alright, Sour, have
Good
have
luck,
fun.
Sour.
Good luck. We'll be here, probably.
We will be here.
Just
who knows.
basically don't doubt yourself.
Well, that's okay. I wouldn't have predicted it at all, and I didn't. I didn't think that they would use the sheath of a sword as a ladder. Cause who thinks that? Not me. It wasn't me. So I don't know. I don't think that. I mean, I could predict like who's gonna live and who's gonna like die or whatever, like I did, but I wouldn't have predicted how the trials were gonna go. I have no clue. But yeah, I don't know. My theories don't really go very far, to be honest. I am curious
okay.
into like how we're gonna find out how the gas mask and the poison and that blue aluminum coin thing, whatever it was, came to play into the trial. So there's a lot more than meets the eye, I guess.
Basically.
I think he read this out. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Hmm.
Indeed,
You think the
Chiaki.
cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds?
Poison.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then
I
let's
almost
bring
read
up
that as
whatever we can think
overcooked.
of, one
Like
after
the
other.
game.
That might clear some things up.
Overcooked.
Exactly.
Huh?
We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. If I get thrown into Hangman's Gambit again, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, thank God.
No, I think it's just yeah. Because normally there'll be like a specific answer that you're going for, but right now you don't exactly know.
Let
Monokuma's
us
special
consider a different fatal
poison.
wound.
I think. Maybe I might.
You're
be-
turning into
It's not the
Chiaki
knife in
right
his
now.
right hand, right?
Monikuma's
not the other
special
wounds, right?
poison. I think.
I think.
With all those wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Imagine.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen,
Like poison?
maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
Huh?
What?
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Huh?
Just thinking about it, that's already
Upon
a
it.
horrible death.
I think it's agreeing to what did she say? The something that can't be seen. The real cause of Nagito's death is there something I overlooked. I should forget about the wounds on his body and look at another possibility. I
Let us
think it's
consider a
agreeing
different-
with
It's not the knife in his. It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply.
Sonia.
There's no way.
Was the cause of death something that cannot?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Dude, I'm gonna be so for real. I wasn't watching and I was like, yep, that's it. I forgot that was an agree
totally
point, but
forgot
I was
about that
like, yep.
possibility.
Because it's like odorless and clear.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison.
Poison?
Oh.
It is true that poison is not
Don't tell
something
me
we
you're
can see,
Akane.
but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I I discovered something really strange.
What was
Really
it?
strange indeed.
Also, why did
He
you
had a
not
mini
think about
fridge.
this
Inside
before?
the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
He had a fridge in his room and we didn't.
Poison?
Well,
No.
because we're the ultimate basic.
Additionally,
The ultimate
that's a poison
basic
made
is
specifically
crazy.
for killing.
That's
That's
like
me for real.
I see.
no.
Now that you mention it,
We had a
there's no way
conversation last
toxin
night,
like
and
that
I said
doesn't
I'd be
relate
a
to the
reserve
case at
course
all.
student.
If poison was the cause of death,
I was
it
curious
would not leave an obvious
um,
wound on Nagito's body.
what you think my ultimate talent would be. And I don't remember if you had answered that or not.
I didn't ask. You said you're the ultimate giver up or whatever.
I'm the ultimate girl failure. Instead of girl boss, it's girl failure. That'd be so funny. I'd be just like I'd be the comedic relief. The
Chat,
ultimate
she
comedian.
says this. She says this because she gives up on arguments. Maybe that's why you're struggling with the trials. You don't
Wow.
like arguing.
Well, chat, look at the time. I actually have to go into work.
Don't, bro. It is for you 10:39.
Guilty.
Guilty. Obviously, you're guilty. See, she's not fighting back.
No, because I can't fight back. What am I gonna argue the time? It's actually 10:39 and 47 seconds. See, there's no point in that. There's nothing
I
else
wasn't
to
actually
argue.
looking at the clock. I forgot what I said.
10:39. I don't know. It's 11:39 for you.
Is it? Are you sure?
It's 11:40 now.
Am I at home?
Yeah,
And how would you know that?
because. Okay, first of all, I have your location. Second of all,
Chat, isn't
you're on your
that weird?
computer. You have my location. You know where I live.
I actually don't. You know where I live.
I do. I
But
came
I
to
never
visit earlier
searched.
this month.
I never searched, like, looked into your location because I thought that was weird.
You know where I work. You sent me my
Yes.
work location out of like
It was a joke.
your point.
Fine. You know what, chat? I'm done. I give up.
Woo, I win.
Good luck with the trial.
I won one.
You've already won before. We already discussed this. Oh my god.
You're so
Continue on
silly.
with the trial. I'm not doing
However,
this.
it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
How does he know that?
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Medicine.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what are you insinuating by that?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
More blood.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's a crazy thing to say. I don't doubt it though.
That's also
Considering
a
it's
possibility.
Nagito.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in
If
it.
she says some bullshit.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the
Yeah,
effect
it is
instant.
instant. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember if it said it was instant or not.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna say some shit.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it
I
might
miss
be
Nagito.
impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should
The
be
process
written
of
on the poison's
elimination.
warning label. Maybe.
Maybe. The poison's warning label said,
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
the way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God it's logic. And not Hangman's Gambit. I was gonna say, please. I do like this one better than, was it a car in V3? Or 3?
Yeah. No, it is V3.
Oh. I never know if it's, I always confuse it's like V3 because it's not, I don't know.
Well, I think it's called V3 because they made the show. I think the show came out before V3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just called Danganronpa 3.
Mm.
So I think it would make sense, like, kind of like version 3.
Yeah.
Because what else are you going to call it?
Yeah.
Calling it 4 would be weird.
Yeah, that would be a little... I almost just fell off the edge, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh my God! There's no way I was still on that platform. What a fucked up day.
You can always slow down if it's getting too bad.
Question number 2. How did the poison enter? Through his nose. Oh my God.
It's a little delayed, which is so funny because I heard you go, oh my God, before watching him jump.
Yippee! Oh, only 2? Well, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I don't know what other questions they would have asked about the poison. I don't know what I was thinking.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label. Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain that mystery too. The Monokuma merch is a crazy answer. It was obviously the merch, right? The plushies protected it and they took it in. That's exactly what they did. The sprinklers.
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Science. Water.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
I keep forgetting I take it off of auto. Any complications indeed.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
She's so smart. Look at her. Good
Also,
for her.
the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
It If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
It's not just a
Yeah,
theory.
the true cause of Nagito's death was
A game
poisoning.
theory.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Oh, I thought the
Huh?
counterpoint.
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
I don't know.
Well, but
What? There's still more?
But wait, there's more. I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Bum bum bum. Huh?
Chiaki,
The
what
traitor.
did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
She's got a point.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is... Chiaki is talking about something that would be necessary for carrying around the poison. The meat on the bone.
They don't leave it alone. It's back.
The meat on the bone. This is the... That's the thing I got wrong in the first trial, too.
I see.
The meat on the bone.
Are
I'm
you talking about the
crying.
container the poison was kept in?
I'm crying.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
Right.
Can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Okay, this is really off topic. Do you want to hear what my fortune cookie says?
Yes. That is really off topic.
No. Okay, so the fortune cookie says, you have a captivating style all on your own.
Aww.
How
Look
sweet.
at you.
How sweet. I'm gonna munch on this fortune cookie now.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even
This
the
trial
plastic
is
fragments
so
of the fire
chaotic.
grenades we used to put out the fire
I
didn't
agree.
completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
Who did it?
That's
Tessa.
why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Accidentally.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right?
Huh?
Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Well, an unexpected twist you're gonna get.
I know, right?
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I just want to rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, no one here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else.
Oof.
Yep.
But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
He knows him so well.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
Aw, he knows him so well.
So Nagito's
of
ghost
fruity.
is whispering to you, huh?
That's kind of fruity.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still,
manga.
that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but
Monami's a little
in the end, the reason
aggressive.
he died is still the same as before, right?
Is
Even if
it?
we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But that,
I
Accidentally.
just can't
I was
imagine
gonna say,
ending this by
like-
turning our backs on the truth.
I don't know. Accidentally is
moving
kind of
stuff.
crazy.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
I don't think so. Oh, is she cooking? No. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it's like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue.
You fully said no. And then he's like,
I really shut it down,
Yes.
didn't I? What she said
No, you
just
really
now
tried.
about us not noticing the container because it was hiding. If that's true, I might be able to reach the answer using that. No. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
okay, it's the last class trial.
Oh, no.
Alright, what's the answer?
Fire grenade. Fuck.
Oh,
no.
that was so close.
I'm cooked, chat.
Oh.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. Shake it off. You have an E, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck!
It's okay. Focus on what you need.
Ow! Wait. Wrong button.
Why are there so many?
ends? Fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
It's okay. There were plenty of others.
I did not mean to do that. Gonna say, give me an A, please.
See, you did it.
God, I hate that fucking minigame.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
So does that mean we all killed him?
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose
we
of
all
the
killed him
container
then.
later.
GG. We're all cooked, chat.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
I mean, what
Which
else would he have
means,
expected
Did
you to do?
Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
The blue thing. The coin.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides,
Coin-looking
right?
thing.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yes, she did. Cook, Hajime. Cook.
Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Cook 'em.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right
Cook 'em.
now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Cook 'em.
Huh?
Sonia words are the key. Something I found in Nagito's room that the fire grenade. It's not the button to turn in.
I can prove it with
Guys, I'm cooking!
this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Take a look, it's in a book. It's also in Nagito's room.
That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw
You
on that
tell him,
fire
Sonia.
grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
I was gonna say,
Use
those are
those
too
when he put the
important
poison
to not
inside
be
the fire
used.
grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right.
my fault.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
End of story, end of discussion.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
We all
What
killed
did
him.
you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
We all killed him.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could that be the moment when we all threw the grenades?
I see.
We all killed him.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Haha. She's cooking and we're
Yeah.
cooked, chat.
I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse. The poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
One of us. One of us.
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Nagito may have set up his own
Hold on a
suicide,
sec. Then Nagito
but
was...
somebody beat him to it.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
That's crazy.
What the heck?
That's crazy
You
fucking
said
work.
so, you're
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So
I'm holding.
you mean to tell me he went through his whole elaborate plan to make it look like this crazy murder where somebody tortured him, impaled him with a spear and everything, set that up as his suicide, and then somebody beat him to killing him anyway?
That was his plan.
Well, like, that's crazy work. That he went through all the effort to, like, look like he was tortured, stabbed himself with a spear, and inhaled a poison gas. That's insane.
Don't forget he propped up the knife.
And he propped up the fucking knife using a Monokuma plushie. I need a minute. What?
Chat, she might be losing it right now.
Alright.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean
One
Who's
of
the
us.
actual killer,
One of us.
Do you know?
Yeah, do you know? Please enlighten me.
who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Please tell me. I have no idea. Huh? The person who prepared the... Huh? One of us. One of us. One of us. Well, it was in Nagito's room, and he had the gas mask.
I see.
Okay, I was gonna say, the funny answer would have been one of us.
Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
One of
Yeah,
us.
The
you're so
warehouse
stupid
fire
for
that caused
that.
one of us to throw the poison grenade.
One of us. One of us. Person who set the warehouse, it was Nagito.
I see.
I see.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn
That's not
question?
the same question.
What do you
The
mean?
next question will be my last. Considering all the
I
facts
this
up till
sneeze is really bothering me. Like,
now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
why? The reasons he said to make someone throw the poison. To yeet and ski, you know?
I see.
Don't tell me.
He set
the
you
warehouse
all
on
up.
fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set it all up. He's the mastermind.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Because he wanted you to
It
kill
was
him.
a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw
You've
the
triggered my
poison.
trap card.
It was all a setup by Nagito. It was
He's
all
just
a trap
better.
to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
All of
I
us?
don't know.
One of us.
The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Oh,
Huh?
an accidental murder.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
Yeah, I was
This
gonna
wasn't
say,
an intentional murder.
yeah,
This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
yeah. And then if you guess wrong,
And for that reason,
everybody cooked.
he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
If we find out that it's like, I'm
Setting
gonna
up a murder
lose my
nobody can
mind.
solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
I'm gonna lose my mind if somehow Monokuma knows who like threw the exact vial or the exact fire grenade, and it's either Chiaki or Sonia. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my mind if it's one of the two
Yeah.
of them. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna
Nagito
lose
did
it.
not commit murder. Instead,
Oh
he manipulated
God!
someone
it's
else
all
into
going
killing
to
him?
shit.
To do
We're
that,
all cooked,
he set a
chat.
trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the
Oh,
fire's
we're
origin
cooked.
point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
The death,
Even
the
so,
poison's
the poison is what
instantaneous,
caused
though.
him to let go of the spear.
I think the poison would have
That's
killed him
right.
faster.
Nagito's killer is the
Yeah.
one who made him breathe the poison.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along.
Sour, you just have
Even
great
the wounds
timing.
all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
Oh God, I have a bad feeling. I have
His
a
true
bad
goal was
feeling.
creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
I have a bad feeling. I have a really
He
bad feeling.
probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out.
He's so
After
smart.
all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Oh, I have a bad feeling.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
Bad feeling.
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire
Oh
grenades.
no.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Chat, we're cooked.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
Monokuma
That's
knows.
right.
He's
There's
just
no
like,
way he'd be able to figure
it
that
was
out with
actually
just his
that one in the
surveillance
middle
cameras."
that had the poison. So whoever grabbed that one, I traced it back, watched
Monokuma
the
doesn't
video,
know,
and I
this
know
trial
exactly
doesn't
who threw
count.
it.
Isn't
And
that right?
if it's Chiaki or Sonia, I'm
You
losing my
know,
shit.
I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take
Why
a
are you
while.
calling her out?
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the
Oh,
killer
shit.
is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
Chat, we're
No.
cooked.
It's too early to give up.
Oh, chat,
Is there
we're
any
so
way to
cooked.
figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way. I think.
Huh?
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Oh God.
I want to make sure my hunch is
I
correct.
have a bad feeling. I have a really
Hajime.
bad feeling.
Please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear of what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it. even if it leads to despair. I don't
I got it.
wanna.
Let's do this then.
I don't wanna lead it to despair. Oh no, I'm so scared. Forgot how to move over to the. Whoa, why is it moving so fast? Hello? Oh boy. Guys, I don't want to lead this to the. I don't wanna.
It'll be alright.
On the bright side, he looks pretty in this.
He does. I'd have to agree with that statement.
Oh boy.
Look at that smirk he's got.
I'm gonna be so upset. I feel like
Here's
I'm gonna be
everything that
so
happened
upset
in this
after
case.
this. I'm gonna be so upset.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Komaeda.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan.
I feel like the outcome of this is gonna make me so sad.
Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with
It
him
is a
from
good
the
trial.
Octagon.
It is. The only thing I don't like is Hangman's Gambit. But it's been throwing me for a loop
Using the gloves
since
and
like
gas
the beginning.
mask that he got from the military base.
I am worried about the outcome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very scared of the outcome.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade
Logic
he took from
dive.
the
I
plushie
do
factory
like
break
logic
room with
dive
that
a lot,
poison.
even though I'm not the greatest at that either.
When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence: the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
What was that weird audio cue?
He's moving stuff.
The next morning,
I
Nagito
loved
appeared before
Logic
us
Dive.
and declared that
And
he hit a bomb
the-
somewhere.
The closing argument in this game is better than the third, I think.
What was
While we
the
were
third
looking for
one?
the bomb,
I know that
that's
this
when
one's a
Nagito
comic
headed over
panel.
to the goods warehouse.
No, it's still like a comic panel, but the way, like this, you get to pull them over.
Oh yeah.
In order to
it's-
set up a fire,
I
Nagito
don't
arranged the
know.
Monokuma panels in a line going from the door
I can't remember
to
what
the
the third
curtain
one was.
and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there,
It's okay, you
Nagito
still have
set
to
his
watch the
insane
last
plan in
trial.
motion.
I do.
First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand,
I like the little heh.
he lay down face up, just beneath the
He does
dentist's
that a lot.
Heh.
But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then he did something no one could have predicted.
What, killed himself?
First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
That's such a miserable thought.
he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
All for the sake of hope, Chad.
Crazy.
He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact,
His
it
pain
was just
tolerance
about to begin.
must be high as hell, because I would have let go of that spear.
I mean, he is like terminally ill and stuff. So.
Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse,
The
which
people
inadvertently
hugging
started
each
the
other in
Monokuma
that
panel
picture.
domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
I definitely don't have a high pain tolerance, like at all.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we
my
rushed
pain
to the
tolerance
factory's
is
break
okay.
room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
Not great, but
We then aimed for the fire's origin.
chat, I'm saying this
which was
now.
the curtain,
If it's
and
Sonya or
unloaded the entire
Chiaki,
supply.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
It
and
never
Fuyuhiko.
occurred to us that
I
one
like
of those
Fuyuhiko a
grenades was
lot.
the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
Kazuichi and Akane, sorry. If
Well,
out of all of
Hajime.
out of well, Hajime, he's
The
got main
poison
character
sank to the
plot
floor,
armor.
instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat,
Yeah.
and spread everywhere.
We all
Right,
saw how that
we
worked
can
out
trust
for
that.
somebody.
The poison gas quickly
But-
drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was.
Yeah, I know. The plot armor did not matter for people.
Also, Monokuma's
But,
poison has a unique quality in which it becomes
Out of the
heavier
cast
than
that
air
we've
when
got now,
vaporized.
Akane and Kazuichi, they can
That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
Nah, plot armor for them.
Okay.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Swing.
Which caused him to
Oh.
let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Oh. That would hurt so bad. Right on that weird design on
This
his
is all
shirt.
the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we
Frame
still don't
that
know who the killer
image is
because the killer
crazy.
wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
Sending us all to be executed. Peace. Game over. Roll credits.
Look at it.
Roll
So
credits.
silly. So silly.
This should be
Fifi.
the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
I have a bad feeling.
You say we
I have a
just
bad
have to vote
feeling.
for
I don't
someone?
like it. I don't like it here.
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, There's no way Hope can lose. Absolute hope can break through any despair. Oh, that can break through any despair. Can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
What was that, chap?
I want you to try to remember what that is.
Wait, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
Oh, I agree, Sour. I agree. Oh, God.
Yeah, I read that wrong at first, Sour.
Oh, God.
I read your message so wrong at first.
I see!
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Hajime.
After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So, it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the
Most
same
of
thing.
us. Sorry, us reserve chorus students.
It was
That's
pretty
rough.
remarkable,
It
wasn't
panicked to
It
Hajime
almost seemed like he
immediately.
had blind faith in it.
They're not
You're
even
right.
using
The
their
same thing
abilities,
happened when he
though.
cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Chiaki being a gamer, when does that come into play? Unless I'm forgetting. It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with Russian roulette.
Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it?
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I just used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
I misunderstood and I thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it.
That you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am.
And you did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty as he wanted. That is like that. It feels like it's been years ago.
I know, right?
Like, whew.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted that I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Trusted in the luck. Oh my god, I forgot that this person existed.
Me too.
Holy shit.
You just relied on your luck?
Like that feels like it's been a millennia ago.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Yeah. I could have gone without seeing him anymore.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm left with a red mark?
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. That line, I remember that line so well, and that feels like it happened ages ago.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
Or does it?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
There's no way.
What did he do?
Unless
You know, he
Sour,
wasn't just
that's
after
a crazy
anybody.
thing to say.
He probably
But
had a
also
target.
yeah.
A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
Hajime.
Target? Who?
The target's
What?
true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student and incorporated that luck into his plan.
The killer is Hajime.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
GG's Hajime.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
Great.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito is after?
Yeah. No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. The traitor.
Who's the traitor?
That's it.
Hajime.
The traitor.
I'm just kidding.
Nagito was
I have
after
no
the
idea.
traitor, huh?
Then he
No
he
idea.
relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the
I
very
have a
end.
bad feeling, chap.
All he could do was rely on his own luck.
I think someone needs to clip every
Then
time you say I have
What
a
he said
bad
in his
feeling.
video
True.
message.
10-minute long clip.
Hey.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb,
Oh no.
you have to use the traitor student's handbook.
Oh no.
To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in
But
him?
if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even
Perfect
brighter
timing,
by overcoming
Sour.
that despair.
It's
That's something
perfect
he'd say.
timing, Sour.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth
Bless
shut.
you.
Thank you.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Oh god, I have a bad feeling. Put that in the clips. He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You're absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
Sarah and I working
If-
together.
By chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare? What would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
oh no.
Huh?
Oh,
But
how about that?
they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a
Oh
hold of yourself!
no. Oh no. 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 No.
That's why
No
I want you guys to
way.
guess.
No.
You want us to guess?
No. 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 No.
Yeah,
No. No.
I want you to guess.
This is not fair. This is not
What does that
fair.
mean?
Who do you think it is,
This is
Hajime?
not fair.
Who do you think the future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only
Why?
interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna! No.
I'm watching this in 4K.
No way! I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
Sour, if you join now, you can see it firsthand.
Oh, Chiaki. My bad feeling was correct. And she's got the fucking smile on her face and everything. No. Don't want to select her. I'm gonna run the timer down. I don't give a fuck. Oh my god.
I'm running out of time.
Why? Why is it
She's going through the
Chiaki?
stages of grief right now.
Why is it her? Why? My precious girl, why couldn't it have been freaking this mother... Where the fuck is he? This motherfucker! Why not him? Why does it have to be her? Oh, baby girl! Oh, grief, despair, denial. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so heartbroken. I'm actually so sad. I really don't want to pick her. I don't want to do it. Can I go back to like when I didn't play this trial and she's still okay and everything's fine?
What would she want?
He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say
It's
anything.
you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold
Oh wait,
on!
pause for a second. I want you to note, when Sour and I played this, around the beginning of the game, I don't know how far, maybe somewhere around the second trial, I asked her to guess who the traitor was. And she said, I don't know, but it's not Chiaki. I saved it and sent it back to her.
There's so much despair and grief and denial and whatever else you want to call it. Just anger. Anger is a good one. I agree, Sour. Anger is a good one. I'm gonna put the controller down for a second. I cannot believe this fuckery, okay? Because what do you mean Chiaki is the fucking traitor? What do you mean the one person who is stuck with us since might as well have been the beginning is the traitor? There's no hope to overcome this despair. I loved Chiaki. And I said if it was Chiaki or Sonia that like ended up being the ones who like whatever killed Nagito, I would be distraught. I am distraught. Chiaki? No.
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Why? This is nonsense. This nonsense is why. Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I agree with Sonia. I agree.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You...
Oh.
Till now... You've been tricking us?
Oh,
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Oh, Chiaki.
Hey, Hajime,
No
can you do me a
way.
small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Oh, fuck.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
GG's, chat.
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why
They put a spell on
the
you.
only thing I can do is plead with you.
A spell.
I want
She
you
can't
to do it.
speak the words.
I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
That's actually what she's asking you to do.
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Too bad.
Excuse
I'm not part of
the
same group
fuck
as
out
that
of me.
girl. I don't know anything about that girl
I was
at
gonna say, you're
all.
lying. I'm sorry, and
Hey,
as much as
are
I
you
wanna,
trying to
like,
cover for her
believe
like
that,
that? You
you're
suck.
lying.
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
I was gonna say,
Hajime, you're going
you're
to listen
trying
to
to
my request,
protect
right?
her, but it's over, chat. Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here is the only way. Oh, fuck off. Oh, dear God.
Hajime,
Here we
you
go.
stupid
Oh,
face.
shit. Okay.
I'll lower your grades is
Let's
a
all get
crazy
along.
one.
Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. I'll lower your grades. First open and mix. I won't let you.
Oh my god.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't
You
let
stupid
you.
face.
First open and mix. Don't defy your teacher. I'll lower your grades. First open and mix. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. Let's all
My
get
eyes are
along.
watering, dude.
I'll lower
Holy
your
shit.
grades. Hajime, you stupid face.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I forgot.
Let's all get along. Hajime, you stupid face. Jackie and I aren't best friends.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
GG's, chat.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Yay, notebook.
Give me that notebook.
Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
GG's, chat.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
GG, go next.
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Hajime, you snitch. The topic we discussed
She
in that
asked
entry,
for
it
it.
happened when we were locked inside there. Yeah, I know she did, but like... I know. I'm just bitter. And that's fine. Hajime doesn't deserve it. I'm just bitter. That's it. That's it. I'm just bitter. And I really don't want to click the answer. I really don't want to. I really, really don't want to.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. I love the picture drawn. He's so silly. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that
if I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
I'm so sad, chap.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
He does not want Chiaki to be the traitor.
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. Me neither. I don't want to believe, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
Make my argument. Okay, alright, hold on. Hold on. I need a moment. And I need this to, like, go away for a second so I can... I need a moment. Because that's a lot of info. That's just... On the bright side, I have another fortune cookie. You want to hear the fortune before I get into this?
Oh my god.
Do you think it's going to be a good one? Let's see. Fortune cookies aren't bad.
They're not my favorite. They're not bad.
This one says, your sense of humor will get you through difficult times.
Oh.
I'm not lying. I don't think you can see that, but that's what it says. The timing on that could not be, yeah. There you go, Sour. A new clip to add to the collection. What a fucked up name. Like, what a fucked up name. Chiaki? I'm so sad.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs.
Sonia.
There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Sonia. I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move toward the path she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have... If that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Oh, he's got tears in his eyes.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Oh, here we go.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting
Sonia.
people.
Me too.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
The sad music. This shit kills me. This shit is so painful. This shit is so painful. This hurts. Like, this is painful. Like, I'm so sad. I'm actually so sad. Like, Sonia, poor Sonia.
That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor! If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake, but if so, you could not declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
What Sonia is saying is all over the place, but she should know. I also wish it wasn't true. I'm hoping that Chiaki says, "Just kidding," with her usual tone of voice. But that is just my selfish desire. Chiaki isn't wishing for that.
There was someone other...
However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. What were the other things?
Who knew that bomb was fake? That someone is Monokuma! Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about Monokuma. Probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
He doesn't say the thing. Oh my
You're
god,
right.
this is so
Monokuma
painful.
probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. Tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was going to happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to
The
believe Monokuma
tears
over
on her
Chiaki?
sprite kill me.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Yeah.
Huh?
Believe in Chiaki.
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey,
Damn
you
it,
listen to me a
indeed,
little?
Akane.
there's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Oh. Oh, fucking hell.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people
Oh
for this.
my god.
But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Dude, I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
I got an A, but at what cost? I got an A, but at what cost? It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness. Loneliness. Sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
Even so. Oh, it's pain. Oh, it's nothing but pain. Damn.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaeda's killer is
Yahoo!
Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck.
Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us here to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what. 'Cause I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
Well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim or you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different from sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now is not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions.
You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not going to answer, right? Like, if we ask you why you were with the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange?
Strange.
So,
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised such a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he wanted to weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You've successfully stopped Nagito's plan.
What a fucked up day.
I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Are you
That
serious?
was Nagito's goal?
huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all to form a plan and only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chucky.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Geez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on now.
Don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win,
Hiya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate.
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What is happening? She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died.
No!
Dead? Whoa, a new one fucking came out.
Phew.
Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
That's...
Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Hey, not yet.
Seriously, stop it. If you don't right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I'll be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Monami, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
Any? That much? Just around 10 to the 60th power?
Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million.
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the 52nd power, 10 to the 56th power, and then 10 to the 60th power. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have the... Oh my god. You sure have quite the daring spirit. And I don't... English.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created. In the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
What? Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma.
What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic.
Magic, huh? I'm not laughing.
Could it be?
I'm not doing that right now. I do not I'm so tired.
You're so valid for that because it's like it's 112 for you right now. Could it be? Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
I just don't know when a good stopping point is.
Oh, we'll get there.
Okay.
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey.
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something? Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking.
That's crazy
So
work.
how about this?
Crazy
this
work.
overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami.
Oh. Huh?
Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
I...
But...
Right?
Damn it, what the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between those two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because.
Yoo-hoo!
Because the punishment time's gonna start.
Ugh. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time.
To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait.
But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service!
Ah, for Monami too.
Huh?
Why even Monami?
Just a 2-for-1 special. Could have killed that thing any time I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. Also, remember now,
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Oh.
Bye, everyone.
No.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you.
I'm sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad.
It's true. It's
This
absolutely
is the
true.
saddest fucking thing.
'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
I'm so
Let's
sad.
give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Then let's proceed with high spirits. This is the very last punishment time. I'm not doing it with that much energy.
The very last and yet the most painful one. Oh, a tank. Oh. Oh. Tetris. I'll never look at a game of Tetris the same ever again.
That's what everyone says.
What a fucked up day.
Pretty creative though, huh?
A fitting death for the ultimate gamer, I suppose. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious. That was such a big surprise.
I agree, Sour. I don't think I'll ever look at Tetris the same ever again.
As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of appointment during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew!
Well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean
Hmm.
now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well? All of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? Can we really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yep. Congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. 5 have survived up until now. I will give you the right to graduate.
Whew.
Thank you all for your hard work.
Are you really okay with that?
What do you mean?
There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away.
You're right. Stop stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind?
Also, you said U5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left.
You.
Are you planning to make it a volleyball team?
Silly fool.
You need 6 people for volleyball.
Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created.
I'm the ender of the world ender. Huh?
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest until the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing more than toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then, you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. As once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you.
Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going. Forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and buried deep into my sheets as if I was trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. Day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far, how much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy?
Yeah.
That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter, everything was about to end. Living on an island. Free rent. I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly, my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before.
I actually don't remember when this one ends.
A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. I don't know. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ugh. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Excuse the fuck out of me!
I love this song.
Excuse me?
Hey, keep going. It's okay.
Hajime, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Huh? Excuse me, it is 12:30, almost at night.
We can always come back to this later. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't know when the next chapter starts. And you can have time to sit on this.
What? No, you know what?
Yeah, I think it takes a little bit. Oh my god.
Sorry, Chiaki. I Oh. I'm so lost. I'm so very lost, and I don't know. I don't know. See you next time. See you next time, Chiaki, I guess. What have we learned, chat?
You say we. Sarah and I have known everything.
Well, I know that, but I'm more so talking to myself, but I don't know. I don't know.
I know.
Your sense of humor will help you in the most difficult of times, or whatever this thing said. Yeah, thanks.
Sarah's really Nagito right now.
Well, I guess...
See, Sour and I already had to deal with this heartbreak. I've had years to deal with it. Sour's had a good amount of months. But...
yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. I saw the screen glitch and I was getting PTSD.
yeah, you can ask Sour. I jumped quite a bit. It kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know.
You get to deal with that at the start of the next one.
Yippee.
Just okay. Okay, so I was freaking out a little bit.
Exposed.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I have the hiccups, goddammit.
I do think it's time to go though.
I agree. Thank you.
I've got work tomorrow.
I don't, but I'm sleepy and my head hurts a little bit, so. Thanks for joining along. Have a good night. We shall continue next week and find out whatever kind of mind fuckery is going on. So
We'll figure it out. Well, you'll figure it out.
Dream of Chiaki. It's crazy.
No.
work.
Dream of Tetris.
All right, well, everybody have a good night. Sour, good luck with work. I hope you have a good day.
Talk to you later,
Talk to you
Sour
later.
Bears.
Bye-bye.
Bye.